Hi, I'm Miriam.
And I'm Isabelle. We are the Divining Divas. Welcome.
Welcome. And in this video, we are going to explore guilt. And for me, we're going to do like two separate readings. And I'm going to do, Isabel, I think I'm going to do readings on like overcoming guilt in the past. So there's one card on that. And then there's a card on the present, meaning not like at this moment, but maybe avoiding guilt in this moment. And then the third card is future. So it's like, what move can I do to avoid the same pattern of feeling guilty?
Mhm.
So the first card I chose is the Three of Fire, or the Three of Wands. And so this card is already, it's like, it's this creative process of already looking back. And perhaps what this is saying, so it's like a creative or a spiritual way of looking in the past. And I think it's really about, like, if I'm staying in that moment and I'm really in touch with my feelings, then I'm not going to look back with regrets. The second card is Three of Water. So this is guilt. Guilt to me is it's like when I feel uncomfortable and in that moment, and I'm going to like go out of my body if I'm feeling like I'm going to feel guilty. And the three, here it is, it's another three, but the Three of Water, or the Three of Cups, is really rejoicing and being with friends. And it's a cup card, and so it's about emotions. And so if I'm emotionally connected, or even if I'm not with my friends, to sort of go to that place where I feel like I am with friends. And this card relates to the chest. So it's the Cancer. And so I think that's like heartfelt and really connected. And if I'm doing something that I like, that it's going to, I'm going to be connected. So even if I'm not in that place, that to go to that place in my body and to really feel it, and probably movement wise, just to kind of go flow. So I'm not going to feel guilty, and to probably take my time and just let everything flow. My third card, which is the future, is the King of Air. So here is the king who is really focused. And so in order for me or you to not feel guilt in the future, is to just stay really focused and probably be very, very organized.
Mhm.
And not get involved in my feelings. So there's my three cards.
Awesome. Awesome. So for me, when I think of guilt, it's about I feel I have regrets about not about reacting to someone or something as opposed to responding, listening and then responding. So there have been these instances, where in relation to someone, a friend or a partner, where I did not take the time to really listen to what was being said, and instead I respond to what I thought was being said to me, and then ensued a situation that I definitely had regrets about. And so I also will do pull cards, 3 cards, past, present, and future, and see what that says about that, what they say about that. So the first card is the Ten of Swords. And so definitely, then the swords represent, the mind, our thoughts. And when the Ten of Swords come up, it's really like not only feeling guilty, but being made to feel guilty, and really giving oneself a hard time. We feel like this when we feel like, oh my God, how can I forgive myself? The way to reframe this is to really, it's really about asking oneself, how can I heal from this? And how can I help this other person that I may have hurt by responding so instinctively without really listening? How can I heal them? What can I do to heal this moment? Kind of attitude or new habit can I develop in the present time? So the card for the present, interesting, is the Eight of Swords, another card of swords. And so the Eight of Swords comes up when we're trying to make a decision and we don't have yet enough information to make that decision. And so when you don't know what to do, don't do anything. And so what this card comes up, in the present time about, asking myself, okay, what should I do? How should I call this person? Should I, engage? Should I try to explain myself more? What should I do? It's like what this card is telling me is stay in the moment. Really, just don't do anything right now. Just sit still and listen to to my inner voice to see what it's going to tell me. But it's really reminding me, remember to listen, remember to just breathe before you do anything, you say anything, or you make a decision that it's too early to do, too early to make. And then the third card about the future, I get the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, the Pentacles represent the element of earth. It's about health and wellness and about financial things, but I would just stick with the concept of wellness in that sense. And the Seven of Pentacles comes up and tells us, keep things close to the vest. Just this is a time of preservation. And so since it is in the position of future, it says, when you're thinking of developing new habits regarding feelings of guilt or potential regrets that you might have, it's not about things being perfect, because things are never perfect. We're never, perfectly responding, but it's really about, taking a breath and keeping our thoughts and feelings contained, and just sort of like allowing them to inform us of the decision to move forward, to make a decision, to say something, to do something. So it's really about self-preservation, but also preserving, paying attention to what we have in a relationship in the present, within our life. So this is really about, okay, what can I do to, in the concept of healing and wellness, and wanting to cleanse ourselves of of past errors, of past regrets. It's really about staying present and being prepared, learning new habits towards responding. So these are my 3 cards for this reading.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you. And we wanted to let you know that Miriam and I offer individual readings. We either have readings for half an hour or 1 hour. And we also want to offer you a reading with the both of us, completely focused on you, on what's going on, inviting you to sort of sit in your own intuition and activating it to inform your decisions and your plans moving forward. So this is our offer, and feel free to contact either one of us or both of us to schedule your reading. Thanks for listening.